Good player. I think you guys have all seen him play in the last years, and he's a player that came to MLS with a lot to prove. A young player, but came up through a good pedigree, going to the Man City system and going to Holland and with Groningen, and then coming to us. But it's a guy that's very versatile. It's a guy that has international experience, and it's always important for a player to have played. I think it makes a difference if you've played in the league when you come new into a team, because there's not that part of trying to figure out the league and the travel and all that type of stuff. So then aside from that, I personally know Albert. He's an amazing person, good human being. He's going to first and foremost be a good person in the locker room. He's going to play for the team. Then his skills speak for themselves. Technical player, guy that's goal dangerous, a guy that can play the final pass, and a guy that wants to help the team defend as well. That's always important.
With so many attacking players and high quality attacking players, how much fun is it? How much of a challenge is it to figure out how he fits into the puzzle?
Yeah, I think Brian's going to be very excited, and it's going to be what I've seen from afar all the time is it doesn't matter the players that Brian's gone in the past. He figures out a way to put them together and get the best out of them. So I don't see this any different. Good players know how to adapt. Again, like I said, Albert's played international, and international you got to defend. No one goes out there and just attacks, so it's not like he doesn't know how to do it. And the way they finished last year, RSL with under Pablo, they did a lot of man-oriented defending and asking for a lot of running from the guys, and he was part of all those games. So it's no one that we're going to question defensively. And you heard it from him. He wants to win some championships. So I think you're going to get that extra from him to try to push. First, if he's got to come and make the squad for the group, but it's players that are going to push him on a day-to-day.
How did he affect games for you when you were coaching him? How did you sort of see him affect things for you?
Yeah, he's really good at finding space. He understands space awareness. He's really intelligent in that. I think some people, see some players where they go and find it and they're all over the place and asking for the ball. That's a strength of players. He's at times more patient. Lets the ball find him, and he'll figure out where the space is. Knows when to take a touch. Knows when to take multiple touches. Knows when to run at people. Knows when he needs to get off of it. So that for me is important. If you ask Brian, he'll always say he loves intelligent players, and I think he's got a hold of one.
I imagine you were able to give some personal references when they were asking about him, but were you able to use your relationship with him to sort of leverage the move, and were you able to sort of sell him on the Sounders as well?
You know what? I stayed away from that. I didn't want to be a big part of it. I did congratulate when he got here, and when there was, I didn't take part in convincing him. I think he's been in the league long enough and knows players. I know he played with Callan, so he knows Callan. And he knows he's always liked the city, from what I heard. But he was when I came here and he did ask a little bit of you enjoying it for me. I was like, yeah, there's that aspect of a new. And I said it from day one. There's new energy, new challenges that you need to continue to grow. And at the end of the day, he had to make a decision. I think this is where he felt that it was best for him.
This team.
Venga a Seattle vía de Real Salt Lake. ¿Qué fue la motivación para llegar aquí?
¿A quién? Dispensa.
A usted para llegar aquí.
Para mí, yo tenía ya 12 años con el club y yo creo que ya era un buen tiempo de buscar algo nuevo para seguir creciendo. Para mí, tengo mucho para crecer y no hay ni un mejor lugar de aprenderle al coach Brian y a gente como Preki, que también ha sido técnico de esta liga, de otras ligas de head coach. So, era para seguir creciendo.
Y la oportunidad que se le ha dado para llegar a este club, ¿cómo piensa usted que se ve para los demás jugadores que entienden que vienen a traer a alguien que habla su idioma? Quieren traer a alguien que entiende la liga. ¿Qué dice?
¿Para mí o para el jugador?
Para el club.
Es importante porque viene gente de todos los lugares y si uno puede comunicar con gente de su lenguaje antes de que tomen el tiempo para aprender el lenguaje de aquí, es importante. Yo creo que uno se siente un poquito más cómodo.
Freddy, ¿cuáles son las características más importantes de Rusnak? Y yo sé que contestaste la siguiente pregunta en inglés, pero el que lo conocieras a él, ¿hizo esto más fácil para él?
De verdad no puedo hablar para él, pero yo sabiendo sus calidades, yo creo que es alguien que nos puede aportar al equipo, que puede ayudar a poner su granito de arena al grupo. Tiene una técnica, como dije, reconoce espacios muy bien y el timing de cuándo dar paso y cuándo él individual hacer sus situaciones, y es alguien que hace muy buenas decisiones cuando tiene el balón a sus pies.
Fredy, this team's going to get a pretty quick start. How important is it that there are so many players from last season's team back with the team this year?
I think that's crucial, right? You know, it's 4 weeks. There's a lot of guys gone for international, so that's part of the challenge. But at the end of the day, I think this group, the staff that's obviously been here before me and the club has always done a pretty good job of getting, you know, dealing with this with the early matches because of CONCACAF or whatever it may be, other tournaments that they've dealt with it well, and I don't think it'll be any different this year.
Last couple for Fredy, guys.
Your first off season with the team, what was that like, and how, what did you do to onboard this season?
Yeah, I think I just, you know, try to keep working throughout the time, watching games from the last year, you know, talking with coach, how I could help him, you know, putting some sessions together, analyzing a little bit more of the players, and looking at last year when I came in, it was game after game after game. You know, there's a style of play here, there's a game model that Brian likes, and I wanted to see it and take a look at it so I can see how I can then help in the group in training sessions or in games and video and all that type. So I think it just gives me, I got to finally take a breath and understand the whole scenario and how it works here too, so I can see if I can, you know, give the best I can to the group.
That's the comfort that different MLS teams